Welcome to Dr. Angie Speaks, and where real conversations meet real expertise. Hello, everyone. We are here today with Dr. and Queen Tamariah Lee Terry, and she is going to tell you guys about all the fabulous things that she is doing for the community. And this broadcast is live and it is broadcast internationally. So you have an international audience today, and it is Dr. Angie Speak, and we are powered by Sandbox Radio, which is a radio station out of Detroit, Michigan. So, Dr. Tamirah, tell us about you and why you have such a passion for this community and women, empowering women and all that you do for females. You're on mute, but yes, thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. You're on mute, beautiful. You gotta,
Okay,
yes,
there we
there you
go.
are.
There we
Yes.
go. Hi, everybody. I am Dr. Tamariah Lee Terry, and I am the CEO and the founder of Tamariah Lee Lifestyle Design. And under the umbrella of my company, there are many other subsidiary companies. And one of the main ones that I focus on is Ladypreneur Laurels and the Phenomenal Conference Tour. And through that one, we have the Lady Pernista Awards Gala, which will be coming up this coming October 23rd. So the way it all got started was when I became a single mom, because I was separated from my husband at that time. And what had happened was, when it's just you and the kids all the time, sometimes you just need to have an out. So once a month, I organized a dinner club in which I would invite single moms who just needed to be away from their kids for a little bit and have them, come out and have some adult conversations with their peers. And it started to grow. There were women that would want to participate that were still married. Some of them didn't have children. Some of them, just were business women, but they all heard about what was going on and they wanted to network. So they would all come out and support. So as it started to grow, I started to open it up to other people that were just interested in, getting together, and it's a good conversation and good food, because I'd pick a nice restaurant for us to go to every month. And that's how it started to grow. So it was getting so big that instead of doing it once a month, I decided I needed to just do it quarterly. So I would do it once, a quarter. And then I started applying the things that I like doing and helping other women do them. So I formally organized a way to be able to help women who were in business and women who desired to be in business to get their starts. If they had products, to be able to mentor them, show them how to do their products, even get their products in the stores, and just promote their products. Promoting their products for me got a little bit more aggressive when we were hearing things like boycott Black Friday. And coming from a single mom background, I knew how hard it was for me sometimes during Christmas time to pull it all together so that my children would have a nice Christmas. So it didn't make too much sense to me to tell a single mom who may be struggling to boycott Black Friday and not give her any options. So it started out with me just providing options to say, shop with these ladies. They have businesses, they have products, they have services. Give them your support and support them with your Black Friday boycott. So that's how that all got started. And then it just grew and grew. And so that's where we're at now. We're still mentoring people. We're still, I've even expanded now, as the scriptures tell us in the book of Proverbs, the older women are supposed to teach the younger women. So I'm even putting together programs and stuff now to take into the schools for young adults, even grade school age kids, to be able to take the things that God has placed on the inside of them. Some of them are business minded. Now they have ideas, they have hobbies, they have things that they want to do. And I want to show them how to turn it into business and make profit out of it.
Wow, you said a mouthful. So the name is so unique. Tell our audience, how did you come up with that name?
Well,
Yeah.
it's a derivative, of course, of women or of business people are called entrepreneurs. So since we're ladies, we're ladypreneurs, and I just like the Easter and everything. So it's entreprenista for women. So they are ladyprenistas for me. So I coined that phrase, ladyprenista.
Wow. So what events do you have coming up? I know you're always into some, different things. You're always
Yes.
out and about. What's next? What's happening this?
I have a few private projects that are on the horizon where we're going to be filming in July and we're going to be filming in August that are along the lines of kind of a cross between docu-series and reality show. So the cameras and stuff have been shipped to those of us that are in different states. Because at first they wanted us all to come to film in the San Francisco area, but there were awards that we had that would have to accompany on the plane. A
Mm.
lot of them are globes that are water based, and they didn't want to take the chance that they would be broken. So they're shipping the cameras out for everybody to just film in their own hometowns. And then in August, we'll all fly out to California and everybody will be filming together as a cast.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's one of the major projects that's going on this year. And of course, we have the Lady Pernista Gala coming up October 23rd. And you'll hear more about that as the time gets closer. But yeah, we're really excited about that. Those are the two main things that I'm doing. I am attending a couple conferences and participating as a panelist or as a keynote. One of the former NFL Falcons players is having um, he's having an auction fundraiser in July, and I'll be the MC at that. So those are the things that are on the horizon for this year.
Yes. Tell us about your hobbies. I know you dabble in different
Yes.
exciting things. Yes.
Well, my hobbies are really what helped me build the brand in my business. I've always been a candle connoisseur,
Yeah.
and I always liked, from early on, I liked candles. I loved fragrance and stuff like that. So years and years and years ago, I had initially started my own luxury candle line, and then I put it on the shelf because the fragrance wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be.
Okay.
And it wasn't until 2020 that it resurfaced again, and I decided to go ahead and do that. So I have a successful luxury candle collection. It's been featured in 3 of the local Macy's here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And I've had an invitation for it to go on shelves worldwide to create a different type, a Walmart brand, so to say, to be able to appeal to their shoppers as well. So been doing that. We're working on a fragrance that will be coming out hopefully for the holidays, and that'll be both for men and for women. So those are some of the things that I love doing, and now I'm passing on to the grandchildren. I'm teaching them how to make those as well.
Speaking
You
of
know,
kids, you have,
yeah.
yeah, how many? Tell us. Yes.
Yesterday I got my sixth one, so that's
What
why I have on my little button here that
six?
says I am a grandma. We say grandma, and they call me Mimi. But my family called me Mimi before it became popular for grandmas to be called Mimi. I've been Mimi since I was a little girl. So now I'm Dr. Mimi. Yes. But yes, and then so yeah, so that's some of the things that I like to do. I love traveling, I love dining, I love cooking, I love all those things. So my whole brand is lifestyle. So it centers around everything that people do lifestyle. You like to travel, you like to dine at a nice restaurant, you like to go to a nice theater or, some type of thing, something special, certain times of years that are going on in different parts of the state, the state fair, things like that. And so I do all those kind of things, and now I do them as businesses. If somebody needs me to come and arrange a set for a reality show or a talk show, I would go to do that. If somebody has a home and they're just clueless, about how the furniture is supposed to look and the house is supposed to flow, I come and do that. Or if it's an office, the same thing. So just kind of all the things that I like to do,
Yes.
I just decided to turn them into a business and do that.
Okay. So people who need your services, or if someone would
Mhm.
like to nominate a deserving lady, or
Yes,
they would like to donate to your cause, your projects, how can they
yes.
do? How can they?
Well, the main thing is anybody, donations, yes, sponsorship, yes. But if you can't do that, but you know somebody, say for instance, that has a venue. I'm looking for a really nice upscale venue. When we do it, we like to do it where the cost is free. And that's unheard of here in the Atlanta area because most people charge $150 to $300 for a banquet ticket for a gala here. I like to give people that experience, but not charge them anything. They RSVP and they get their ticket. I want them to concentrate on enjoying the experience of getting ready, getting their hair and nails done, and the guys too, being able to come with your special lady and come and enjoy yourself. So if you know someone who has a very nice venue who wouldn't mind sponsoring for the cause of women in business, as well as because it's in October, um, it's the Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
So we always cater to women who are fighting the battle of their lives, along with the people that are also walking alongside of them, fighting that battle with them, and the survivors. So we also, give them a special table. They have time to talk to people about what's going on, and they give their information to be, for anybody who would want to support the different organizations affiliated with breast cancer awareness. So the venue is the main thing. Also the food. If you're a caterer out there, a caterer or someone who has an excessive amount of food that they just love, to cook or something like that, we welcome that because everything is donated, everything is sponsored when it comes to the gala. And last but not least, we always like monetary, and the monetary goes for all the fixings and trimmings that make the banquet come to life, especially when it comes to the designer trophies that we get to award the ladies who are doing things in their communities. Ladies that have been in business, ladies that have been in ministry, ladies that are educators. Doesn't matter. You could be an entrepreneur, or you could also be someone who's just in corporate, who is working in the corporate arena. That always too is welcome for us to consider somebody for an award. So those are the three areas. But to contact me, I'm on all social media platforms, which would be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok are the main ones. It's Lady Dr. Tamariah Lee on TikTok, and it's Dr. Tamariah Lee Terry for all the other social media. So that's how you would contact me. My direct line is 630-226-1786.
Okay. So what about people who would like to be vendors or give you goodies to put in the goodie bags,
Mhm.
swag bags? Just you're open to people just
Yes.
helping, promoting.
Yes, we definitely welcome the swag bags because we give those to all of the ladies that are recipients of the awards. But this year I wanted to do something a little different and have everyone who is a guest receive a swag bag. So if you are a designer, if you are a perfumer, if you are anybody that has a business with products or services, we definitely welcome all of that to accompany in the swag bags. In return for you, we give free advertisement on all of the social media platforms. Your name would be featured on the step and repeat promotion that people will be taking their pictures with. And for those who would like to have a booth or a table, we also make that available to them as well so that they can set up and distribute any type of product that they have, any contact information, or just to meet the people, get people to sign up and schedule an appointment or a consultation or anything that they have. Realtors, mortgage lenders, whatever type of service or product that people have. we welcome that. And also, we want people to tell people, we want people to RSVP for the tables. We want people to bring people with them. And even though this is an event that caters to women and honors women, we want the men to be there as well. The women need their guys to escort them and see them looking great. And we, want to see all the beautiful pictures that they take as couples and all that good stuff. This year, we want to incorporate the music and have a session for people to just have fun afterwards and just dance and be able to enjoy themselves. This year too, it's on October 23rd, which is a Friday. Now I chose October 23rd because my mother was a great Lady Pernista. She is one of the ones who taught me everything I know about hospitality because I watched her serve over the years, the people that would come into our home and the way she prepared meals and set the table and always was so festive all the time. Every time the seasons changed, the tablescaping changed. So I learned a lot of those things from her. Her birthday was October 23rd. So it will be October 23rd this year on a Friday. And so we have that weekend for people that, that's their last day of the work week. You have that Saturday to sleep in, but we want you to come out on that Friday and have a great time with us.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for taking time out of your day to be here. I thank you for. We're going to come back and we're going to talk more about the event as it becomes closer. I know that you are a busy lady. We're in the middle of, doing other things, but I thank you so much for taking time out. And I know that you'll have more events that you would promote, so we can come on here and talk about it. And also, we can talk about getting ready for competitions, people who get for the process of getting ready. And a lot of people don't understand there is a lot of behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Yes.
And that's another one of your niches, is that you help coach people. So I would love for you to come back and talk about coaching. I would love for you to come back and talk about, other events that you have going on. Definitely.
Absolutely.
The awards shows, the filming. A lot of people want to get into filming. So maybe you can give them some insights.
Definitely. And that my coaching even extends to that too. When I lived in Chicago, I was very fond of being a part of the film scene there. And I worked mainly as a PA for the most part, but I did dabble sometimes and stood in and did things and did extra work and, all that kind of stuff. So I watched how all of that happens too, from start to finish with that. So that's definitely something that I could chime in on. And if that's somebody's idea of fun or something that they want to do professionally, I could definitely share some of the things, some of the things that they want to be looking for when they're going out for a role or something like that. And I do still have some connections with friends that own their own talent agencies from Chicago, and some of it is overflow. They have like subsidiary offices here in the Atlanta area as well. So yes, that's definitely something that I would love to engage in a conversation. And for you, those of you guys who are in the acting arena, you want to be able to invite people that would benefit from getting the information.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much. I find that that acting and that whole, industry very fascinating. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about that. But thank you so much. Enjoy the grandbabies.
I will. I definitely will. And thank you so much for having me. I so appreciate it.
You're welcome. We'll talk soon. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Dr. Angie Speaks. If this conversation moved you, challenged you, or made you think,